There is one fucking fly that is pissing me the fuck off. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I don't know. The people doing construction? Oh, I'm gonna keep leaving doors open. And my dog is in a mood. I'm so sorry, guys. You're just gonna hear her. I'm so sorry. No. Ow. Ow. She got a bath, so now she's in a really bad mood. Bimbo. Calm the hell down, please. Calm down. And that's why your nails are stuck in the blanket. You're so calm and so kind and so amazing. You're so kind. How did you eat all the food I just gave you? Jesus, I just got you. Yes, I'm getting you alone. I'm aware. I hope you guys enjoy this very eventful starting soon for you. Eat the damn phone, please. It's so kind of me. Hey guys. Hey guys. We're doing great. It's before midnight, so this is new and awesome. And I went to the grocery store. I'm gonna have to go back tomorrow to get fly traps because they keep leaving the doors open. And apparently my neighbors just don't want to clean things that they left there. So I'm gonna have to clean that up at some point. Probably gonna do that tomorrow. I don't know. It's going to happen. I'm just not gonna like it. Also, I did dye my hair again. What is this? 1 month after going to an actual stylist? To be fair, this is technically only really conditioning it. In a way. In a way. In a way. Because I mixed every hair dye that I've had for the past couple months that I've used like half of and then have not been able to use again. Mix them all together. Mix with conditioner. This is what we have right now. And I diffused it a little bit. Life is so kind. Anyway, at the grocery store, I got soda. I have never tried this soda before. What the fuck? If it's good, I will sing its praises. If it's not, you will find out. Because it might be bad. I don't have the nails to do this on the table. I'm not giving you the soda, Bimbo. You're a puppy. I cannot give you soda. That's not how soda works. No. 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 I just gave you a bone. You're greedy. You're greedy. Go eat your damn food. Eat your damn food, bitch. Fuck, you look a crazy fool. I mean, she looks crazy right now. She has gone out of the bath an hour ago. Well, no. That was 30 minutes. Maybe at best. You don't have to do this right now, friend. You're my good personal friend. So please stop. I know you want to play with the cardboard paper. I'm not going to let you play with the cardboard paper. Because I love you. Don't hiss at me. Don't hiss at me. None of this is going to make you get it. It's just crazy. Most certainly. I love chatting on other people's streams. I need to do it more often. I used to be a fiend in everyone's Twitch chats if they were on Sims or Genshin Impact. Have I watched Genshin Impact in the past 10 years, no. Do I still love my favorite Genshin Impact streamers? Yes, they are the only reason I get new to the game. Hi! Hi, welcome in. This fucking fly is gonna fucking kill me. Hi, is it Wan? I don't actually know how to pronounce that. I'm assuming similar to the currency. If not, please tell me. I'll learn. Because I kind of just go with how things are pronounced in my head. And none of that is ever right. Anyway, we have this fun, cute little drink. If it's bad, I'm gonna kill myself. Why does he have a background now? Oh no, that's the box. Shut up, shut up. I thought the frog just randomly generated something. Boop. Go somewhere. Go somewhere, please. You're not getting the soda. I love you. You're not getting this. Okay, let me get you your Baker Cowboy horse. Go! Be free! Be free! Okay, let us now review this amazing soda. Truly amazing. Maybe. Well, it does smell nice. I give it that. It's definitely a flavor. O-U-N, okay. Awesome. I will remember that. That's very vanilla. Very vanilla flavoring. It's so bad. It's so bad. Carbonated vanilla though, never gonna end well. Not good. Can't really taste the strawberry of it, unfortunately. And the carbonation, not helping. Not helping at all. Will I force myself to keep drinking it? Yes, I bought it. I'm going to have to. At some point. Maybe I can like force myself to like it. It is, the vanilla and the carbonation are not mixing well. That's it. I think maybe the other flavors probably would have tasted better. Like the lemonade, like I think there's like a kind of citrusy one that probably would have worked because citrus and carbonation famously go right together. So that probably would have helped. I maybe just chose a bad flavor. I give it that. Out of 5, maybe a 2. Maybe. In kindness. In kindness, I'd give it a 2. But you know, if I was stuck on an island, I'd still drink it. If this makes sense. Oh, I really like the strawberry probiotic soda. Ugh, awkward turtle. Awkward turtle. Probiotics are really good. So are vitamins when they get the flavoring right. A lot of them don't get the flavoring right. I have to take probiotics occasionally, every once in a while, and I need to lock back into my meds, but when they're not flavored correctly, well, now it's just a fucking hassle. Why are you doing this to me? It's fucking awful. Please taste better. I don't know. Ugh. Ugh. It's not good. It's not good. Because here's the thing. This is purely in vitamin gummy land. Because I have to take all of those a lot if I... Well, right now with the fruit parasite, I imagine more people need to be on those vitamins to make up for what may be lacking. If everything's getting recalled right now, might be good for everybody to lock in with those two. Vitamin C, the ones that taste like oranges, fundamentally much better than the ones that taste like lemons. I don't know why, because I like lemons more than I like oranges. But the flavor of lemon Fundamentally awful. Just awful place. Awful to be in. But I like lemonade more than I like orange juice. How the fuck does that work? I don't know. Nan not know. Nan confused. The Nan is confused. The Boulder is confused. Who is driving the bus now? We don't know. We really don't know. Anyway, because I'm locking in on groceries and vitamins, I'm not allowed to buy clothes for myself for another week. Sometimes the forms make the flavors different. And I understand, because sometimes the really circular ones and the ones that... What is the best shape to describe this? The kind of square ones that almost look like powdered pastries, but like this big, those do taste different than like the little circle oval ones. This makes sense in my head. Completely. This makes sense. 100%. But the ones with so much, it's not sugar, I know it's not sugar, but whatever is on top of it, when it's too much, it is a hassle. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's kind of annoying and awful. Like I said, I'm focusing more on vitamins and the like. This is really loud in my ears. I don't think it's evil loud, but I don't like it. It's throwing me off. Rah. Anyway, focusing on vitamins and the like, and my groceries, so luxury purchases. Boo. Which is to say, we're back in the no-spend year that I keep promising myself I'll do, and I never do. Because I am weak-willed and a hypocrite. Thankfully, Depop brought back shipping prices, and I shouldn't say thank God for that. I think it was just one person on TikTok that ruined the fun. It was always a corporation. But you're very like, I don't know. But I'm in my know. I need to be on it. Thankfully, Depop brought back the shipping. They were always going to bring back the shipping prices. We cannot keep blaming this one random girl on TikTok because she and her friend were sending stuff to each other. It was never going to keep going, and now Vinted has taken up the mantle. It's a promotion deal. Stop trusting corporations. Anyway, hypocritically, thank God they brought it back, because I was spending like a fucking beast on there. A fiend, no less. Bought so much, because it's $2. It's $2, the market fee? TikTok would make you think so. And they did the same thing with, what the fuck was it, Wayfair? We have these so many times. It's just like, come on. Come on. Let's think hard. Was Pizzagate real? No. People were just weird. One of my shelves dropped, guys. I'm not having a great time. Because to be fair, the adhesive to them keeps falling. Now both are falling. $7! Surely. And I keep seeing the fucking fly, and I'm going to jump off my fucking balcony. I hate it. I'm getting fly paper and a shit ton of Drano. Just in case they've already burrowed in. I can't do this. I can't. The construction people, literally, I'm outside. I'm trying to bring in all of my groceries, and they're like, hey, just, could you, like, open this door to your neighbor's place? Like, if we ever call for you? Why the fuck would I do that? Go home. Leave me alone. I'm overheating. I've just gone off work. I just want to bring my drinks inside my house. Leave me alone. Please don't speak to me. And they're like, please, I'm with my door open. They've kept every single door open to the outside, to the Airbnb. I think they're turning it to an Airbnb. I think that's what my neighbor's doing. That's why they're like revamping it or something. So that's what's happening. And so many flies. I'm going to clean it out there and hope this alleviates something. I'll probably put, are you in the USA? Yes, I am. The worst nation in the world. In many places. Random complaint of American behavior today. Just of today. If you see nation above you burning, and your response is, well, damn, they've ruined this for us. Loser! 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 Oh, I assume the accent. Oh, US accent and Canadian accent. Okay, so my bad habit is I do keep saying Canada. That is not how you pronounce Canada. It is, unfortunately, my favorite thing in the world. I think I have a good mix of like 15 different southern accents from moving around a lot. And just... Oh. She's turned that fucking thing up. It's a lot. I think people around my area can clock exactly where I was born, which is so funny to me, because it's always, unironically, everyone keeps saying South Carolina. Why the fuck would I be born in South Carolina? I also don't sound like I was in South Carolina. I've never stayed in South Carolina. I've stayed in many places. South Carolina, never one of them. South Carolina, never even there for more than 4 hours. So why the fuck do you think I'm from South Carolina? I don't know what my beef with South Carolina is. They're probably fine. They're probably fine. But bitch, what the fuck? What the fuck? Because I used to get, well, I used to get Yankee allegations from Texans when I used to live there. And it's like, I'm not, oh my god, my lip gloss, my hair. Arr. Guys, hair dye, nails. Yay, yay. It's great, it's dandy. Yep. Truly a great time of the world to, whenever you are deep south enough, no matter how south you are, now it's about how close you are to the north. How does that make sense? I don't know. Everything in America truly can be set down to the dynamics of exactly what you're thinking. Truly. Can you not do that? You know it scares me. Oh, I still hear my purple shampoo makes my fingers look like I'm dying. Oh my god. I stopped using purple shampoo when I was in orange era. Whether or not that helped, or maybe it looked so brassy blonde, it probably did. But I was just like, I just don't like having a bunch of purple under my nail. No shade to the color purple, but I just don't enjoy it that often. And like, it was like fine, I just never liked it that much. I loved my orange era though. It was an era to be had. Let me see. My peak orange era, like, I've done many of oranges. We're in a red phase as of now. Jesus, I have to scroll. Maybe truly, maybe the purple shampoo would have helped. Or maybe a better hair care routine would have helped. Cause this, oh wow. Yeah, that demon right there, the white demon that just appeared on the screen. That was the orange we were dealing with. Faded very fast. Cause one thing about me, I love a hot shower. I love a hot shower and not using my color conditioner correctly. But I mean, it looked, yeah, I didn't take care of it that great, to be fair. To be fair. And then this is what it looked like, probably like weeks after. Kind of looked blonde, kind of, but it's okay. It's okay. Next time I go deep orange, I will get a hairstylist to do it so it can be neon. Oh, I miss my little tiny orange bob. I loved that bob on me. I looked so fun. Random? Okay. weird deep cut here for me personally. I had a different boss at my current workplace. Oh, I got so much hair dye on me. And whenever I dyed my hair that color and kept it as a bob, you'd think they were acting like I was fucking ugly. Damn. My hair fades so fast. That's why I use color deposit, so I keep the hot showers. The color deposit, truly lifesavers. Lifesavers. Back when I had my bob, if I didn't wear like a full face of makeup, my boss would be like, guess you're here. Okay. And then I did like, one of my parents was like, let me test out my makeup on you. Came in with a full face and like most #femme I had been in that couple months, and my boss was like, you look amazing today. You look great. You look so well trimmed, well behaved. What that mean? Like, what the fuck does that mean? Okay. Okay. That was really weird. I don't think that boss liked me, but she left after like a week. I had no part to play in that, I don't think. So in a way, I win. I win. Yay! I look so alive. Yay! Yay! It is weird. You notice whenever you are like differently presenting how much more compliments you get and how much people start respecting you. Ew. Ew. It's so okay. Whatever. Like, whatever. Like, there was an entire period of my life, bob basketball shorts, huge baggy hoodie. And you could tell people treat me differently the minute I would, like, randomly switch it up. Looking like I was about to step into sorority rush. Okay, it's great that no matter what anyone does, that expectation is there. Great and fun and awesome and amazing. Isn't life awesome? Isn't life great? And hypocritically, I know exactly what kind of outfits I'm gonna make on this depop thing today. So like I said, because I do go on a tangent every 15 fucking minutes, because I'm not spending money on depop, I still love scrolling on depop. So I have compiled everything depop keeps suggesting to me, and we're just going to see how many outfits we can make. #cash, #fun and fresh. I have tops, accessories, jackets, bottoms, and shoes. Maybe you will learn what depop thinks I really like. So, we're gonna do great. We're going to do great. The mannequin, we don't really have to care about the mannequin. It's going to be great. So, it's awesome. It's awesome. So my first thing that I can see immediately, just out of deep reverence. Do you guys know the Peach Riot dolls? That's what I'm thinking of here, the orange one. This is the outfit I think she wears. No, I don't want to edit. No, I don't want to make that tiny. I'm seeing the vision, Yes. I don't know if it's actually if it's the orange hair one or the blue haired one. Either way, I love those two dolls. See, this is just basic base here. I don't think I like the mannequin. We delete the mannequin. The mannequin was never there. We can ignore that. Okay. What else would I put with this? I think Doc Martens would be pretty good with this. It already feels like a grungier fit. And then you know what, to offset it? Nintendo earrings. I think that's a good one. I need to put the boobs up. I think this is great. This is perf. Perf and amazing. What else could I put this skirt with? Not this skirt. This shirt with. See, my thing is, I'm not great with coming up with them on the fly. If I think a couple things go together, that's kind of all I envision with it. I keep thinking this song is not from Style Savvy, but it is. And that's great. What else could this go with? I think, the shorts could work. Oh my gosh, thank you. You are now this tiny. You are now this tiny. You are now a little bug. It just happens. It just happens every single time. I think these shorts could go with it. Cute shorts. Oh, you're so tiny. You're so tiny. Okay, wait, watch this space. Watch this space. Watch this space. The big... Okay, big shorts. Big shorts. Watch this space. I'm not laughing at you. Okay. Cowboy boots? No, that doesn't go right with... Okay, let me put that down. I think the cowboy boots could work. Am I just making it up? Am I just making up that that could work? I think that could work, theoretically. I think that could work. In a way. The cowboy hat just doesn't match it, though. But I think it looks fine without the cowboy hat, to be fair. I think a good hairpin with it, I think it could work. I think it could work. My opinion. It could be fine. See, my next one that I was thinking... Because I keep seeing tops like these, and I don't know how you maneuver with them without ending up looking like you are really trying to pretend to be Elena Gilbert from the Vampire Diaries. But I see the point in them. I just don't know what the fuck you should put with them. So I don't know why Depop keeps suggesting them to me. It gets on my nerves a little bit. See, well, okay, my mind. We're already in a hashtag Y2K vision, okay? You put it with a skirt. Well, maybe the hairpin could also work if we're going for that hashtag aesthetic. And I think you have a lot of cardigan top options that could go with it. If you really want to put it denim on denim, you can use the bottom half as like just the bottom, I guess. Together, short sleeve. Denim vest. I think that could work. In a way. In a way. And I guess some Mary Janes could work. I think those were Mary Janes. They might have just been heels. I don't know what Depop tries to tell me. I think these things could work, but they do remind me of like, I threw my messy bun up and then my mom called me down the stairs and Harry Styles was there and oh my gosh, she sold me to a contract. Unfortunately, that's what all of these remind me of, in a way. Just that shirt. And I don't know why. Most certainly not the 2010s Tumblr aesthetic that came with that. I put my hair up into a messy bun, and then I put on only one thing of chapstick and one mascara because I'm not like the other girls. And then I took a book to the concert, and he stared at me the whole time. He knew. I'm just different. He needs me. He needs me. That's the only thing I can really envision with this one. Yeah, it's just this one top I don't really like. Sorry, Depop, it's not happening. See, this is a great way to convince myself not to spend something on something, because I think it needs to be usable. Like, for 15 million outfits, for me to spend it in my money. I know some people really don't like the notion of outfit repeating, but get over it. Who the fuck doesn't like outfit repeating? it means you have good pieces. I mean, that's what they're there for. Outfits are meant to be repeated. Anyone who tells you differently is a liar and a fraud. What else? Oh, this one tank top. This reminds me of one outfit I actually do. No, I'm not trying to move the word top. This. No, I'm not trying to. Brother, stop doing that. Google Slides is annoying, but it's okay. See, I love these kind of multi-pattern striped little ones. Love them. I think clothing can get pricey. Like, if it's gonna cost $30 fucking dollars, because some of these depop prices are fucking crazy. If it's already gonna cost me an arm and a leg with shipping, and then the actual in-store prices are already hell and high water, I'm gonna wear it as often as I can. I don't care. I don't think this one. Is it bad to put stripes on stripes? I don't think, well, See, it looked okay from a distance. I don't know if I like that one with it. Okay, let's envision something else. Let's envision something else because I'm not feeling. I'm not envisioning that one. I can't see it. But we are talking about $30. Me can't spend $30 like that. Not with the hours they put me on. It's not happening like that. I need to move chat, actually. I need to move that. Sorry. I think that's better. I literally, good heavens, went to the movies, and I was forewarned I went with someone, and they were like, oh yeah, it's a little bit pricey. I was like, oh, I mean, I guess. So I go get some of the food from the thing, and they're like, oh yeah, it's $30. No, you can't spring that on me. I need to know well in advance, because I already have to drive 40 minutes there and back. You're sick. Ooh. But I am never gonna let a man pay for my meal. Sorry, not happening. I think this could work, because it's inverse of each other. You got the white majority on this one, white main color on this one, and then more darker colors on this one. I do think the stripes clash a little bit, but at least it looks now like it's on purpose. Does that make sense? I think it looks more on purpose now. Okay. See, I think the shorts could work. This one fucking fly is really bothering me. I'm going to jump somewhere. I think shorts could work, but walk with me here. Something frilly. Like it's already clashing. Why not make it clash to hell? Have fun with it. In a way. Or, if we're not feeling that, I think, so you put overalls on this part. Put the overalls over the tank top, just so it's like a bit of an accent, and then you put the cardigan over it. That or just shorts. I like the overalls a little bit better. In my head, I like the overalls a little bit better. At least my vision. What would I put this with? Okay. Watch this space. Cowboy hat. Would I put the cowboy boots with it? Or should we put the major red boots over it? Big questions. I think... Fun cowboy boots, no thigh high. But if you do the red boots, I think you should do it the thigh high. Does this make sense? Because then you have a little bit of a texture under it. Does that make sense? Are we cooking? Are we cooking with this one? I think that we are. In a way. That's also not my Twitter anymore. Not my Twitter. My Twitter is just Naniel. Sorry, changed it. I think this could work. in a way. It would be my favorite, but I think it fixes itself. I need to actually fix Mubot some way or another. I'm not gonna do it right now. I keep forgetting, and thus it will never be done. Okay, not this cardigan. But, could this blue one go with it? It kind of does. Hold on, watch this space. Watch this space. In a way, it sort of does. In a way. Hold on. Give it the bag. Give it the bag. Give it the bag, and then I think just plain skirt could work with it in a way, or jeans. I think the skirt. I think that would work. Maybe not this one. I do like the blue with it. If that makes sense, I like the blue. Oh my god. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, so use this as like a button up, unbutton it, use it as a jacket. As like a pullover. I think that could work. Because then it'd be like one big jacket and then it kind of covers everything else. Watch this space. Watch this space. And then you know what, for fun, pin the hair up, or Mario Kart! Mario Kart! Ooh, what other outfit would I do with this one? Goodbye, top. You go somewhere else. I don't like you right now. See, this is a good base, and then you ooh. Too many stripes if you do that one. But I mean, you could always just do this one instead. Kind of plain, but it's okay. I think that's fine. Pretty standard. Pretty #standard. But I think this goes with the boots. This would go with the boots. But now the blue bag don't make sense. Ooh, but where is this? Oh, that's okay. Maybe the ladybug clips to match the pink cardigan. Which is kind of pink. In a way. In a way. In a way. And then, otherwise, instead of this top, we can do this one instead. That is cute. Skirt, or regular jean. Not jeans, these are actually just shorts. Just plain shorts. Beautiful swag. That just made me think of something random, and that's okay. I feel like just for the big ass boots, you do have to wear shorts. But you know what? Maybe not big ass boots anymore. Now it's cowboy boots. Watch this space. Watch this space. This could work. This could work. In a way. In a way. See, anytime I don't like an outfit in the first place, I'll just put a cardigan over it. And then you can't see the part of it that I don't like. But you know the one thing I love seeing people do? Just something that won't match at all. Just random skirt. Random skirt, and it's always plaid. Hell yeah. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Amazing plaid. And you know what? Instead of the ladybugs, cowboy hat. Maybe not. You know, it almost looked good in my head. Then you put the boots back on with the thigh highs. It is what it is. What other shirt would I use with this one specifically? Oh. Yeah, I'm not liking that one. See, I love a good white tank top though, because then you can put anything with it and it kind of... Why do you think I want to crop that? Why do you think I want to crop that? Whatever. Now this could be good with some cowboy boots. And then this one. It's a bit clashy, but it's okay. It's a lot clashy, but it's okay. Would that make sense with the cowboy hat? I don't know. This is like the first 30 items it showed up for me. Is it obvious I buy more tops than I do shorts? It is to me. It is to me. I would put a hat. I think that would work. Maybe better for like a festival or something. Guys. You guys should come to me for your $20,000 stylist. I'll do it for $15. And when I fumble, you can't even get mad. You can't call fraud on me. We are not on Fraud Watch. Yet. Yet. Okay, this one, kind of cute, kind of fun. What the fuck would I put with it? See, I'm plain, I'm basic. Funny graphic tee, shorts. Sneakers. This is my average day-to-day outfit. Sorry. To me. That or some overalls, that would be cute. When thinking of buying another dress that is worth the same as $100, I can go to you instead. Exactly. Because some of these, I'm not saying they're scams or they're frauds, but they are certainly more interested in profit than something that you can use on a consistent basis. Now, this doesn't apply to like costume sellers and ones who do like specifically for events. They're always going to do that. That's just how they live. Have you seen wedding dress prices? I don't know enough about them to argue with them, and that's okay. I would probably wear this outside. Like while walking my dog. I feel like that'd be an outfit. That'd be cute. See, my only way, I have such a bad habit with any dress I wear. And you know, technically these are shorts. They're just not good shorts. I am shocked Depop thought I would want this. What outfit would I put that with? That's not my dog, that is a rapper. Okay. Thought she was over there. Okay, so instead of this. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. My pricey dresses are very frilly in detail. Most of them are under $1,000. I'm hoping that means you're doing a currency conversion. Oh, 31. Okay. You worried me. You worried me. $1,000 on a dress? I can see that for wedding, funeral maybe, birthday. Those are the few exceptions I can make. What is 1,000 in USD? I don't know. Gonna be honest, don't know. 1,000. What would a $1,000 dress look like? Most of them are wedding dresses. Actually, no. Some of them are prom dresses. That's evil. That's evil. Okay, what does a $1,000 dress look like so that we can properly judge? And we're gonna discuss, does it look like it's worth $1,000? Because sometimes you see like a dress that's like, really? Okay, why did Temu show up and it literally is just like hyper realistic pattern coded and it's just fucking beans? Who would want that? Guys, when I show up to my wedding in my bean dress, don't. It's exactly where I want to be. No, don't try to promote something to me, Timo. I do not want you. I do not want you. I want to see pictures of this stupid fucking dress. Hold on. Save the photos. It's only $15 though. Maybe I should wear this to work. Hey guys. Welcome in. Today I'm wearing beans. Oh, nothing I own is Is that expensive? Scared. I'd be scared. Could you imagine if this was $1,000? Beans. Beans on dress. Beans. Where could you wear this to? Why would you want to ever wear this? Maybe for British people. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. No! Not only. If it's designer formal gowns, it's about 1,000. But not, yeah, British wedding dress, I come wearing beans and the Union Jack. Fitting. My cultural wedding. This is like a designer dress. About 1,000. So like celebrity dresses, those are normally, but those are like really intricate. But like fucking a place like fucking Bloomingdale's. The geezers. The geezers. I saw a t-shirt on Depop that was fully just, I think, a Union Jack. Pink Panthers could wear that though. Pink Panthers could wear the bean dress. And somehow make it work. I don't know how, but I am sure that she could. In my opinion. In my opinion, I think she could make it. I think she could make it work. See, if this was like less tie top and more just regular crop, I think like a crop white top would work. Maybe something like this could work, but I don't like the textures together. It just does not make sense to me. I don't like these shorts. I'm not buying them. I do love a good maxi skirt. Love these ones. Love floral when they're in there. But then it limits you to what kind of outfit you can really make with it. So like, if the pattern of the skirt is pretty heavy, then my god, you're just gonna have to outfit Max with something that kind of matches, but more plain on the side, and no graphics on it. It kind of has to be a contrasting color to me. So like this, something like this could work. Pretty cash, pretty fun. You could even do cowboy boots if you wanted to be real fun. This is not in Style Savvy. This sounds like a Genshin Impact relaxing tidbit. I need to start playing Genshin Impact again. They're now in space. How the fuck did we get to space? Ooh, this bag would work though. I think this bag would be cute with it. You know what? Maybe even the hair clips. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think that would work. See, I'm trying to find the thigh highs. Depop does not know me well enough. I've bought maybe 1 or 2 pairs, and it's just so that I don't have to shave. I have no shame in that game. I'm not going to. Sorry, I'm not going to. I love my life. I'm not doing that. In a way, no, I don't think that could work. Well, I guess if you tied it up and then did something like this with it, like one of these cardigans, cute. Maybe you would have to tie this up. Actually, never mind. It's just too long. It's too long. That would be something, I'm sure. And then, like I said, when I come to dresses and shit like that, it's always either I put a top under it with a cardigan, or I put a top under it, and then that's it. That is now the outfit. Ah! I didn't mean to move that. Ah! So, like with this, the white cardigan feels too plain. Here's my visions. Why did this move to the left? I didn't move this to the left, so why the fuck did it move to the left? Ah! No! Go back. What did I do? Go. Okay, that's why. I moved it too far. See, because this feels very spacey fun. Like maybe something called... What the fuck did I do to that? Okay, swag over. Blue cardigan, kind of navy-ish dress. in a way. I think that could work in a way. In a way. If it was a looser dress, kind of like 90s version. And no, I'm not trying to move the word accessories. Ugh. You could put the blue dress over. Now that just looks like a fucking tutu. No shame to tutus though. They have great game. Just not with this shirt. I do. Gonna kill myself. Gonna kill myself. I can't with this fucking fly. I think those two work well together if you try. You just need a big fucking hat. I don't think it's the cowboy hat. You need a big fucking hat though. Ooh. Like. Kind of like my frog hat. But maybe like a penguin. Does my vision make sense? Maybe not a vision. Something blue. Not a penguin. Something blue. A blue animal. This could work. This could work, but it does have to be crocheted. It does have to be crocheted. Yeah. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. What am I thinking of? There is someone on Pinterest that it's a big fucking witch hat, isn't it? It's a big fucking witch hat. That is exactly what I'm fucking thinking of. Oh my god. That is exactly what I'm fucking thinking of. Hold on. I have it saved in my outfits. That is quite literally what I'm thinking of. This big fucking witch hat is exactly what I'm thinking of. Okay, but that would be cute though. Like, that would be cute in a way, in a way, in a way. So imagine big fucking witch hat. Imagine. In a way. In a way. Ooh, maybe not the Doc Martens. Maybe the Mary Janes. And then big witch hat. Big witch hat. What fucking skirt? Ow! What skirt are they? They're wearing green, actually. How much is that star cardigan? Not something me buying. $59. Probably very much worth the price. Me not buying that. Me not buying that. Me love small business. Me don't have money to support small business. Love you though. Hi. Hi, Mimi. Hi. Do you want another bone? Well, now you're being mean. Now I don't want to give you another bone. Because I was still going to give you one. You're being mean. I know. I will give you one. Doggy. Doggy. Come here. Just take my headphones off so I can actually pick you up. Doggy. You have to be careful when you do shit like that. Come here. Do you want to be picked? That was a scary move that you just did. Don't do that. That's terrifying. If you don't want to be picked up, you don't want to be picked up. You want your cowboy? Oh, this is her cowboy horse. She has ripped all of the fluff out of him. Are you ready? Are you ready? She's an evil mastermind sent from the devil, specifically to torture me. And my punishment for middle school is, you know, prepping her to take over the world. In my mind. In my mind. That's just how that works. Yeah. She just playing that shit everywhere. I don't know what it is. She set her sights. She set her sights on the cowboy ages ago. She's never let him know in peace since. Maybe she knows about Manifest Destiny and she wants to punish them for it. In a way. In a way. She saw a frog the other day. It's not a frog, it was 100% a toad. And I don't know why she wants to befriend a creature that will poison her. But damn well she kept trying. And then she was trying to be nice to the snake that kept strolling past us. Stop doing that. It's just, she'll play bow at the most random of things. I don't know how her mind works. And I know it's most certainly that she wants to play with it to kill it, but maybe we not do that. Maybe we go home. She will never let us. One squeak means you're evil too. Oh. Maybe no mind, no brain. Yet when I said one squeak for evil, she squeaked. What does this mean? What does this mean for the economy? Maybe she's controlling the stock market. Have we thought about this? I have, extensively. I don't think she'd be good at controlling the stock market, but I do think she would chase it down. Like, I need to bring in her cat. I got her cat house, and I need to bring it in. Because I just cleaned everywhere, so now I can put it somewhere. I put some of my cardboard boxes away. But I didn't want to go out to the car. I'm so kind. Get this fucking thing. I don't know if she'll like it. She secretly knows Peter Thiel. Squeak if you know Peter Thiel. Bark if you know Peter Thiel. She's good at lying. I'm impressed. She's good at keeping a secret. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hello, creature. Hello. Bah! Don't bite my hand like that. You evil, mean dog. There we go. See, she's off my camera. She doesn't answer. She knows. She knows when I'm streaming because she actually will bark more if I am. She'll also want more treats and snacks while I'm streaming. She does it on purpose. I don't know why, but she does. Hello. Say hi, Bim Bam. Hi. You might see some. She went into my shower after I dyed my hair, so I had to give her like 2 baths to help get the hair dye that she stained herself with out of her fur. I don't know why she wanted pink water so bad, but no. You're not gonna chew my headphones. I love you, but we're not doing that. Rah, 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 rah. Do you see yourself? Look over there, look. You can see people on the phone, but you can't see yourself? Wow. You're so fake. You kept climbing, trying to get up here. Hello. Do you have anything you want to tell the stream? Do you know Peter Thiel? Wow. She's avoiding the question. Beep, 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 beep. Oh. What are you trying to do? Oh, hello. Thank you. Okay, you go down now. You go down now. Yes, I hold you. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. Here. Rah. Hee hee hee. Hee hee hee. She keeps knocking into that thing behind me while she's playing. It's scary because it does fall over. Terrifying experience to happen at like 2 o'clock in the morning after a stream. I'm trying to go to sleep and then I just hear what the fuck? What the fuck? But honestly, it's my fault for not thinking how physics work with how these work. They need to have the corners for stability. You can't just put them straight. It will never work. Ah. Ah. That is a good outfit. It just needs the witch hat. Is it because of the ring light? It is because of the ring light. Damn. Damn. Obviously, that is why. See, the thing is with dresses, I just don't think you could wear them plain. I don't know what I'm expecting to do because I will gag if I actually catch that in my hand. I'm just being annoying. Dresses plain, I don't know how they can. I don't know how people can do them. I respect everyone who can. What? Oh, that was not the dresses. I respect everyone who can. I don't know what it is with me. And what the fuck? Move. Not the tank top. Accessories. I'm not annoyed. I'm so kind. Oh, that's what it was. What is it? What happened? Do you want me to play with you, or do you need to take a brief break? Now go outside. It's okay. Bah. I can't ever tell with her. Sometimes she does it because she wants an evil snack. Maybe she's squeaking late for Peter Thiel. Other outfits. See, I love a really adorable sweater with a big graphic on it. Don't know how to fucking style them. My only thing I can see on here, I think, because it kind of matches, maybe put some overalls over it. Maybe. I'm not... I just need to go to the fucking dollar store and get some fly drapes. I'm annoyed, but I'm going to do it. And it will work, and it'll be fine. I keep saying it. I will not be angered. I will not be pushed to anger. I'm kind. I am nice. I am kind. I am amazing. I don't know why I just made these shoes so fucking big. That is a kind of cute outfit. I don't think it needs the hairpin though. I'm gonna be honest. It just doesn't. Have I done one with all the fucking pieces on it? Ooh. Why did it move? Why did it move? And when? When and why? Oh my god, is it because of the fucking boots? No. Oh my god, why did it move? Oh. Do you need to take a brief oh my god. Ow. Hold on. Let me... First, my dear friend, let me scooch this over. Bim Bom, I'm talking to you. Let me scooch this over, then we will go. Then we will go. Yep, I hear you. I hear you. I'm gonna go let her outside for one brief little second. Damn! I gotcha. I understand. I was under the impression bunnies are noisy. In a way. I need the people who live around me to stop leaving cigarette butts everywhere. Why would I want that? For one, my dog. For two, my dog. They pitter patter. One of my siblings had a bunny rabbit for like a couple months. It was loud in that it thumped around things a lot, and that was her. That was her loudness. When she runs, she has very loud feet, similar to the creature over there. I have to try so hard to tell her to not eat a cigarette butt. Would this have to happen if my neighbors stop leaving cigarette butts? Funny how that works. Funny how that works. It'd be so fucking easy. It'd be so fucking easy. But no. They decide to be evil. They decide to be evil. It's so great and awesome and kind. And then we have the fire hydrant of hell that goes off around this time every night. Just explosion. So I already have to avoid areas that she normally loves. And then she always thinks the running water is a fun pool for her to play in. No! Ow! Stop staring at me. You're being mean to me. It's okay. We love you. We love you. This is a good outfit. If only it wasn't $100 million. You would be shocked how much some of this shit costs on here. Some of you depop resellers, you're going to go to hell. And I think that you know that. You're gonna go to hell. You're gonna go to hell. Because why are you making something that you most certainly got from Walmart for like $5? 15. Why are you reselling it for that much? Relax. I have seen about 15 different things on Depop that I have seen at Walmart. And they're like triple the price they are in the store. Relax a little bit. Relax. You can still make a profit and not do it that bad. Just not that bad. Well, I'd say price gouge on shipping, but everyone already does that. So, get to the punches. Get to the punches. What else would be good together? See, because my thing is, I like a really long cardigan and a crop top. Can't wear that out every time, especially in this fucking heat. Can't do that very often. But I love it. I really do. See, some of these I think I could wear to work if I really tried. If I really tried to make them business cash, I really could. But like something I would wear, just hashtag cash. Hashtag casual. Is it casual now? Probably these two together. Shorts. Shorts, maybe the overalls. Ooh, a very blue outfit. But could work. I love blue. I really do. I want to get... I never trust it. I never do. But I really want one of those, like, color analysis things to tell me, like, what my, like, best colors are. And if I don't like it, I will completely ignore it. But I love watching them get done. Somehow. And 100%, I get when people are like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. That's fully, like, it's not real. No, those are opinion based. Like, it's completely subjective. And then you see someone, like, trying to defend a color that looks awful on them. And it's like, and you know what? You love that color. And that's great for you. That's great for you. I support you in that endeavor. Yep. Amazing for you. You're just paying someone to give their opinion on you. Unfortunately, I think people really would love that. Is that not streamer university right now? In my mind, those are very similar things. I do love those clips though, to be fair. Sometimes you have to be reminded to lock in. Many people don't lock in. Many don't. And I already hate the concept of IRL streamers enough, where I'm just like, no. No, I don't care. No, I don't care if big streamer number 35 is mean to you. Sorry, don't be a fucking dick. Ugh. Ugh. But you can never pay me to watch like a Kaizenat stream, sorry. Sorry. I can watch iShowSpeed in doses. I can't watch Kaizenat. It's just, I don't have that kind of IRL stream in me. I just don't. It's just not in my spirit. Not in my spirit. But I do love of some of those streamers like Cinna, love her. Valkyrie. I can watch a lot of those. But when someone leans a lot into IRL streaming, whew, it really, anytime anyone does IRL streaming, I'm just like, oh, I can't watch this. I can't. Maybe I can watch it when it's over. I can't watch it live. Just never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. The people that are normal, yep. When is your next friend slap game? Please, just friend slap, please stop putting me through this torture. Because I always get there are so many clips of people getting harassed on the street or like some stalker finding them from their IRL streaming. Terrifying. Horrendous. And then some of them don't take any precautions when they are IRL streaming because that's kind of the point. Does this mean people are good for going out and doing it? No. But I do think people really need to be more cautious with what they are doing online, just in general. Because you show one street sign, 15 people coming to your hotel. I know they did that with, what the fuck is the guy? The blonde from Heated Rivalry. Ooh. I was watching a IRL streamer and they got stream sniped by a person in Among Us blow-up costume. But of course, why wouldn't they? What was it, the one, oh god, it is the blonde one from Heated Rivalry. Because at least this is like an Among Us blow-up dog. If they tried something, you can just push them down. It's like, there's always going to be those that are like completely harmless, you really don't have to worry, but then there's always crazy people. And who the fuck was it? The one who used to be really obsessed with, what's his name? The French brunette. The French brunette? Who the fuck am I talking about? Timothée Chalamet. The one who used to run like Club Chalamet. And then switched over to blonde guy from Heated Rivalry. And then one of the people who was stalking blonde guy from Heated Rivalry went to his hotel, saw Club Chalamet also stalking them, and then started a problem with them. And half of it was 100%. So there's a level of what are you doing at the Devil's Sacrament? There's also a level of why do you hate black people? Two weird things that were happening there. So there's always going to be a level of, oh, people are fucking crazy and they will find a justification for what they're doing. And sometimes it's like, stay on Twitter. So it's like, okay, well, that's like fine. To a level until it gets like unhealthy, but then it gets, and it will quickly escalate. Oh, yes, most certainly. I think it was during the Marty Supreme PR campaign that they switched, and then Heated Rivalry happened right around then, and they started getting obsessed with the blonde one that really loves Russia. for some reason. So that happened. If you're ever at a level where you're fighting another stalker and trying to go, but me stalking is fine. Me stalking going to their hotel is fine because I'm doing it to protect them. Go home. Go home. There's like a level where it's just like, oh, I'm just on the internet. I'm just doing, PR campaign for a random celebrity. Girl, okay. I mean, hey, some of that is just stay on Twitter realness, to be fair. And then it's, I'm at their hotel because I tracked down their carpet. Ooh, okay. Okay. But it's always good to recognize where you are in that, because I think a lot of Stan Twitter does lean into that in a degree. So you always have to manage where it's kind of escalating, because half the time it's not healthy for anybody involved. So you really just have to go, I worry. Because there are some where I'm just like, oof. And right now it's fucking Smosh. Bitch, it's Smosh. Calm down. It's like, why are you... Hey. RPF is fine, actually, but some of you are weird. Some of you need to calm down a little bit. Armand. Sorry. I did watch... There's no Nanny Twitter accounts. I have 35 followers on Twitter, and most of them are from book Twitter accounts that I used it for 2 months and then stopped using it. I can try to use it again. I'm just annoyed. I can see the spot on my wall. I watched the Vampire Lestat finale already. Armand would say RPF is fine. And would. We don't need to go into the logistics of what I mean by that, other than this does make sense in a way. In a way, I was discussing it with my coworker who also is watching The Vampire Lestat and loved Interview with a Vampire. I need to watch my favorite React channels. Watch it first before I go into my feelings on the finale, because I don't like the ending. I do feel it was a little bit rushed. This is me opinion. I had the same issue with The Pit, where they start going, oh my god, this big thing is going to happen, like they do it in the teaser, but with this one it happened like in season, and then they never get to it. It's like, this is underwhelming. Fuck you. And like, it's just like, but there are some other stuff in there that I want to hear more people's opinions on before I delve too deep into it. Me opinion. Because I personally love Armand being a crazy, insane person. Important to note, they are all crazy, insane, and I don't think it's great to only have one character specifically, constantly called, but you're the crazy, insane person. And they do it to Louis a lot, and it's like, okay, well, we've got 2 other crazy, insane people here. Is it just because they know they're crazy insane? Is that why there's such a heavy focus? Because I thought we all knew these are all crazy people. I thought we all knew that. Kind of feels like we're putting a certain focus on only certain ones, but maybe that's me being sensitive in a way. Because I think sometimes that can happen with a blind spot in writers' rooms. That can happen and it not be intended maliciously, but it still be a thing that is happening that can have effects. I think those 2 things can happen. But I want to see all other people's opinions first, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow when I know a bunch of the React channels will start having their stuff down. But I have to wait till later in the week for my favorite ones. I just don't feel like enough happened in it. That's my opinion. I don't feel like enough happened. I'm not of the opinion the season could have been an email, but I wish more things happened. Because season 1, we had the ending with killing Lestat. And even though we know he didn't end up actually dying, there was a moment where we thought, oh my god, he's really fucking dead. And then the Armand reveal, and then season 2 had the play, and then the play reveal, and the entire massacre of the theater. Season 3 has temporary beheading. hallucinations. Not much else. Not much else. What are we doing? What's going on? What's going on? And I was also discussing this with my coworker, in that there is a weird playing field where people don't like saying what some of these certain characters are. Okay? Because here's a quick rundown. Lestat, abuser, most certainly a rapist. Armand, I said it before when I was ranking them. The 77-year deception, already abusive, rapey dynamic there. Louis, okay, when he's going on a murder spree in San Francisco, do you think the people he chose to kill and torture would have agreed to fuck him beforehand? If they knew he was going to super mega kill them? Probably not. So I'm not gonna spare him from the predator allegations, because they're true. Unfortunately, same with Claudia. She was groomed by Louis and Lestat into that, mostly Lestat, because he really wanted her to kill people. But Louis was not helping. And anyway, they are all predators. We know that. We know that. Why are we power scaling their level of it? Like, they're... At a certain point, if they don't just kill each other, it's either they kill each other or they change. They kill each other or they don't. Wash face. I'll have fun lurking. I think I still have my lurk command somewhere. I might not. It okay. It okay. I will continue my rant about the Vampire Lestat and all the characters. I do think not enough focus. Maybe because he is at least self-aware to know he ain't shit. But I don't think the narrative, no. It's like, well, he's fun, so he's an asshole, and it's great, and it's fine, it's blah, blah, blah. But every character is called out on their bullshit enough. But not Lestat in a certain way, but it is his POV, so I wonder if he's just, you know, trying to make it perfect. But some people are wondering, why did Armand apologize to Lestat genuinely? Genuinely. And not Louis. He was trying to manipulate Lestat. That's what was happening, and it did not work. He was also manipulating Daniel to get him to do what he wanted. And then what he wanted in the end was to torture them. that's what he wanted to happen. That was what he was leading into. Does not make the writing choice great, but that's what he was. He wasn't being actually nice to Lestat. He was, or Lestat, however the fuck you say his fucking name. He wasn't actually being a kind-hearted individual. He was trying to manipulate Lestat. That's what was happening. He had an end goal, and that was super mega torture. Super mega torture. And you know, Armand is great at that. Truly a mastermind. I truly love how crazy he is. What a gift. What a gift. Never forget to floss. I have these fun giraffe-shaped flossers. I need to get a water pick, though, to get behind my retainer. Me and my retainer are not getting along right now, but it's... We'll get there. We'll get there somehow, somewhere. Like I always say, Armand, crazy person. Lestat, crazy person. But I think he tries to make himself so self-aware where he's like, yeah, I did that. And then torture you, groom you, assault you. And did, now what? What are you gonna do? We live forever or you're gonna kill me. These are the two things that are going to happen. I just don't think enough people are going into it. I think too many people are going in with the mindset that they are all monsters and not human. And I think that's, you know, hey, that's fine if you want to view them as purely unnatural vampires and this not worth the analytical lens of human behavior. I don't know how fun your analysis is going to be if you're just like, well, they're fucking monsters. They do what they do. But if you go at it as very, well, I don't know if I would say nuanced. Very three-dimensional predators with very complicated interpersonal dynamics with each other, you might get more out of it. Because, hey, someone doing this and doing that does not bar you from still harming them. Louis being a human trafficker, serial killer, and predator to the scene of the 70s does not make Armand good in how he's treating them in his relationship. Doesn't make the murder mystery plot and the 77 years of deceit, psychological torture, and uninformed consent. Does that make a healthy dynamic? No! No! We have yet to see... We have yet to see a normal dynamic. A normal dynamic in the Vampire Diaries, Interview with the Vampire, the Vampire Chronicles, whatever. Whatever. I saw someone literally going, Anne Rice is so great at writing predators, just something in her pen. And then you kind of need to Google what stuff Anne Rice was defending. Hey. She knows them, huh? The people you be hanging with. A vampire show, most certainly, they can get really confusing after a while, because there's, oh god, Vampire Diaries, Interview with a Vampire, My Babysitter's a Vampire, Vampire's Assistant, True Blood, oh god, Hemlock Grove, that's technically vampires, mostly, it's more werewolf, leans more towards werewolf, at least in the first season. Oh my god, what are other vampire shows? Twilight, that's not a TV show, but Twilight. What other fucking vampire shows are out? I don't know. We used to have so many. This is sad. This is sad. Maybe we need more. Maybe this is how we get the discourse to calm down for like 5 minutes. Because what do you mean? Some of this is like a lot. Some of it is like a lot, and it's like, ooh, okay. Okay. Alright. My fucking nose ring keeps bothering me, and I don't know what to do, because it's a fake nose ring, but it keeps making me itch in my nose. Ugh. It's annoying, I don't know why. I keep wanting to put like 2 on. Riverdale? Well, there was a season, I can't remember if it was season 3 or maybe 4, where they had the Dungeons of Dragons cult. In a way. And that kind of had a monster, but I think it was a person or a group hallucination. And then they had the 3rd cult with the guy from One Tree Hill. And he was dating a high schooler. A lot of grooming in these TV shows. A lot. I see a lot of Twitter stuff now defending Riverdale, and there were some seasons where I thought genuinely it was like really fun camp. And then they'd say something stupid, and then it's just, okay, well, now I don't want to watch because now it's fucking boring. No, you see, it's fun when it goes to a certain level, and then it's like, okay, well now you're pushing it. You're pushing it. The superpower is pushing it, but kind of fun. If it's bad but entertaining, I could give it a pass. In a way. But then when it like knows it's bad, but knows like maybe if it's funny enough, you'll stick around. Okay, girl, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not that predictable. Go somewhere else. That's at least my opinion. My opinion. Because why? Like, oh, yep, Jughead has done double murder and suicide. Okay. Whatever, I'm not sticking around for a Nancy Drew plot right now. I want to see Riverdale stupid shenanigans. The highs and lows. Of high school football. My kiss. I'm literally toxic. That was the superhero part, but it was funny. And then they did the last season entirely in the 50s. Ow! You were funnier when you had gimmicks. And that's not a gimmick, that's just a setting change. Not everyone can be Twin Peaks, not even Twin Peaks. Twin Twin Peaks, if you watch enough analysis videos on Twin Peaks, you know when Twin Peaks stopped being Twin Peaks and started becoming exactly what it was trying to make a point about, of the violence in television and how people treat victims in television, which was about how Laura Palmer was treated. And then it just kind of goes, well, we solved the mystery. Because it's all about just what we consume in media and how we become desensitized to it, essentially. There's a lot of stuff I was watching about, like the TV made dinners, shit like that, yada yada yada, symbolism, themes, and such. And then it lost the plot. And you know, that's sad. That's sad. Even the best TV shows can have an awful second season. An awful second season. I heard some of the reboot seasons are kind of fun and kind of horrifying when it comes to the ending. I just don't remember which one that is. Is it the one where Dale Cooper has his evil twin? Maybe. Maybe. I don't quite know. But I mean, I watched parts of Fire Walk with Me. Terrifying. Deeply terrifying. Deeply terrifying. And then people were in the reviews of it like, we already know how she died. Why do I need to see it? You don't want her perspective? Wow. Feminists these days. Ugh. But then people on Twitter treat Laura Palmer like crazy. Okay. Okay, whatever. Sure, that's exactly what Laura Palmer would do. Right. You know, like, sometimes people get really wrapped up in an ideal version. People do it with Claudia in Interview with a Vampire too, because undoubtedly victims, and yet people still try to make them a perfect victim, which they are not, and it shouldn't matter. Someone should not have to be a perfect victim for you to see them as a victim and have compassion for what they're going through and try to help them. Shouldn't happen. Because Laura Palmer also sexually abuses someone, I think in the book, I can't remember. I know she did it to someone. It was not great, but she was repeating a cycle. Claudia's repeating cycles from Louis and Spat. And yet, if you compare people who do the same thing, but it's outright stated, this is a bad person, people are like, well, no, these can't be compared. What do you mean they can't be compared? They're the same theme. They are the same archetype being explored in different settings. What do you mean? What do you mean? Do you know what theme this character is playing with? Do you? And they're like, no, but like it's different. No, it's not. I hate to tell you that. No, it's not. Not really. Not as much as you're thinking. Brr, 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 brr. I don't know. Sometimes people get really weird over their favorite characters, but I understand, because there are some of my favorite characters that I don't think anyone should talk about ever. At all. And they can just find a bridge somewhere if they ever want to insult my favorite character. Oh my god, I'm trying to remember. There are a couple, and I'm trying to remember. Because there's one I genuinely, oh my god, it's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing because it is one of the Vampire Diaries characters, but of the universe. For one, Caroline. Up there. But also Superhero. We get there. Caroline, Bonnie, Vampire Diaries, most certainly. And then, and don't laugh. If you don't know Vampire Diaries, this is not going to seem ridiculous. This is just going to be a random person's name. And it gets to Hope and Landon. It was very serious for me. It was very serious. Okay, as soon as he starts realizing, oh, I can't die, let me kill myself to see visions of the life I used to have, because my memory's been wiped. Without my autonomy, I have no consent. I am made to be a vessel for breeding purposes for my father. Inherit incest. What are you doing? Why would you introduce these plots and you can't write them? Julie Plagg is going to go to hell. There's no and ifs or buts about that. You know, is every vampire show writer eventually going to go to hell? Maybe. But Julie Plagg, up there. Most certainly. Because what do you mean he's tying concrete build blocks, whatever, cinder blocks. He's tying them to himself on a consistent day-to-day basis. just to see her. Right? And then he goes to actual hell. Can't get out because he's kind enough to go get someone else freedom and get someone else the chance at life that he thought he would never deserve. Because to him, he never actually had a life. His life was always his father's. He never even met his dad, and yet he was still under this. Julie Peck will suffer for what she did to Landon Kirby, and also Raphael. What the fuck ever. Those two siblings would never have separated, ever. No, that never would have happened. I don't know why they thought to do that. I don't know why they thought that was good. It's obviously because Julie Peck has issues with anyone of color, specifically black people. She's gonna go to hell. What the fuck ever. She ruined so many characters in her lifetime for this specific reason. The shit she did to Bonnie, whoo, to hell she will go. And on a lesser extent, was letting fans be so racist to the guy who plays Landon. Because he is Arabic, I think. Middle Eastern, one of the two. So, one of the two. What the fuck am I talking about? He not white. And everyone was treating him fucking crazy. Evil, sick, and twisted. And he was also kind of white passing. And he was still treated like hell. Could you imagine how the people who weren't white passing were treated on that fucking show? Awful. She will go to super hell. Super duper hell. And I don't know what it was. I think it was a stupid fucking gimmick that they kept doing, where they were like releasing, for the first season they had a counselor in there. She would just diagnose people in the notes, so like they didn't have to say it in the show, you would just know it. And I think one of them was Landon had a personality disorder, similar, not the same, because I think one of the main twins either had histrionic or, I think it was histrionic or borderline. It was one of the two. How well that's actually portrayed in the show, like I said, they only really strictly gave it names, so they wouldn't actually have to delve into that in the show that much. They'll certainly do certain things with her, but whether or not that is good rep, not for me to decide. But there was also one for Landon, and they were just like, oh yeah, let's never talk about that ever. Let's never talk about that. Let's never address that. He just came from foster super hell. Let's just send him back to super hell. Why? Why? This crazy bitch. Landon Kirby just kept going through fucking hell. And then became the stewardess of hell. Because he gave someone else his life. It was like, and you know what, I'll be kind, I will give you the second chance that I don't think I need / will ever deserve, because I've been suicidal for the past like 3 seasons, and we never call it suicidal. It's actually #romantic. It's romantic that I'm killing myself just to see you, totally not a sign of codependency in every last relationship I've ever had. And then because something with how Afterlife works in this fucking series, oh my god, he no longer has any emotions, and he's talking to her, they have conversations, and she's like, what do you, like, you don't feel anything? And he's like, I literally feel nothing, like, at all, but I know I love you. And that's his ending. What the fuck? Maybe all vampire writers and TV shows will be going to hell. I've decided that. I've just pissed myself off remembering that. Because I would keep watching, just waiting for him to go home. No, but he's in hell still. Back to hell we go. And then people started hating him because it is taken by the plot that we keep seeing him in hell. Because it's not going to go anywhere except making him a leader of hell. Can he not go home? Can he not have a life? Can we not, like, ruin his memory like we did with his brother? Come on. Come on. And what was with the writers wanting the brother and her together? That was a grown man. That was a grown man. Whatever. Whatever. That was 20 million years ago. A really bad TV show that I cared a lot about. It happens. It happens. I watched most of Vampire Diaries. I watched all of Vampire Diaries. Because one of my parents' friends was in it. And then I watched some of the originals. Did not watch all of it. I watched the final season. Confused as hell. And then I watched all of Legacies. Awful, awful television. Genuinely awful television. And you know what? Just because I'm pissed, fucking cowboy boots. This will have cowboy boots. I don't care. I just don't. I don't care. I don't care. Here. We'll do last one of the night. Okay, this, and then mini skirt. Mini skirt. Actually, this could work with this. Or with this. Sure. You know what? This outfit at the bottom, the cowboy boots, overalls. Why is it genuinely role model? Hold on. Guys, watch this space. Watch this space. Role model as in the singer. This is literally role model. So sorry. I should do this once a week to see what changes and what it suggests to me. Oh, that's out of order. This is literally role model / Sabrina Carpenter. Yep. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Back from brushing my teeth and washing my face. You missed the entire rant about Landon Kirby, the Vampire Diaries. Oh, I don't think you missed. You were just like... But I've got that anger out of my system. And I really needed to. It was bad. I didn't realize it was that bad. Oh. I have emotes that I've drawn. Awful emotes that I've drawn. They are not good, but I need to actually, like, upload them, because right now all my emotes are just ones I paid for on, like, I think it was Etsy or something, of just, like, random fucking cats. Just cat memes to use. But I do have... Where's my favorites tab? Favorites. Oh, I have a favorite of my dog. I understand I can run about the whole Saw series. Which part of the series, though? Which part? Because I have not watched Jigsaw. I watched X, and I watched the only one I actually, like, watched full through wasn't even the first one. The first one I actually saw full through was the second one, I think, with the teenager who gets locked in the safe. I was invested in that one. So sad. I was actually stressed out by that one. This is one emote I've drawn. Well, kind of, you know, if I see a meme on somewhere, I'll just redraw over it. Well, in a way. I add me on it. Me poking a chicken in Minecraft. Poorly drawn, of course. Because it is most always based on some random fucking meme I saw. And then, oh my god, do I have the other? Oh my god, I didn't say the other one. I need to add that one though. They're not good. They're not good. And to think, I have paid commissions and I never use them. I'm so kind. I'm so kind to myself and the money that I spend. I do love this one commission that I got. Oh my god, let me remember who I got it from before I show it, because it was adorable. It's adorable. Let me remember to return, please. Thank you. Oh my god, I follow them on Twitter. That's how I will see it. I follow them on Twitter. I love doing commissions, and then I look at my bank account and go, Me bad. Oh, Coco Ree. On Twitter, if you ever want to commission them, and also on VJan. Look how cute. Oh, well, this is... Hold on, let me go to the side phone. Look how cute me is. Look how cute. I love that one. I love that one. I only like drawing myself in chibi / really bad MS Paint. Inspire. Can't do anything else. I have traced over myself and drawn, like, just to kind of get my proportions in my head. I never like it. I like really don't. I don't know why. I have like one drawing. No. Yep, this is one. This stupid fucking drawing. Just... Thank you, Ibis. This is me of me. I like... With me, I just go and do awful brushes, and then I get like, oh god, I have to redo it like 15 times. I keep thinking about opening a VGen, but I don't know if I would get any commission. I think if you have enough market on VGen, normally it works. If you set your prices right enough where you can adjust, especially when it's like add-on stuff like that, so someone can get something really like small, but it can be slightly cheaper instead of like full body size. I know some people do it by just bust, half body, full body. And those prices normally make sense in flat background. You know, you start with a base price and then add on, and then you just go from there. I think that's normally like a pretty fair price, especially when they're like upfront and they put the normal like from this high number, and that's what they make you expect, and then it's like, oh well, if I don't get any of that, it's actually not that much. So then you have your expectations a little bit less, like, oh, it's going to be low, and then you add on and it's like, oh damn, shit like that. But obviously that's on the consumer's end. You know, it also depends on the art style. I know a lot of people love a good chibi art style. However, as long as it's like something dynamic, I think it will always have use, especially like for starting soons. My god, there's so much fun stuff you can do with it, especially if you can animate. You'll be golden. I think as long as you get the people who do the commissions to one, use it and give you like 5 stars, you're golden. I keep wanting to do commission like emotes. I'm like noticing. Some of them. It's not like I can tell it's 100% AI. It's just like, oh, right. But like with some of them, it's like choose your own, yada yada. You like just set a base, and it's just like whatever you show me, that's what's going on there. I think normally that is completely fine. But there's some where it's like traced over. Traced over means don't sell that. You cannot genuinely sell that to other people. There was one. I don't know how to describe this, but that one emoji reaction image where it's like with like a bunch of blushes on it, and like something like that, and people kept like redrawing over it, and like it's fine when you do that on your own. Oh yay, because I love seeing how people draw me in a vain, egotistical way, 100%. But I love seeing how it like translates. And that's why I always think if you're doing a commission of yourself, you should put a selfie in there and just let them go from there. However, if they color pick from your selfie, you're doomed. I'm sorry. You're doomed. But I always think, what was I just talking about? That one doodle. Like if you like redraw it on your own time for like funsies, or you do it like as your own personal emote, whatever. It just comes as a little perk. That's fine to me. Especially if you actually like redraw over it and you're not just like adding stuff to it. If you like see it on this side and then you You're just like, you're basically copying it, but like more as a reference instead of just trace. That's fine. In a way. In a way, if it's like a follower Discord emote, that's fine. But to sell it on VGen for $30, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. What? What are you doing? What are you doing? It's just, if you're gonna do something stupid, don't do it where you can actually get like copyright in trouble. You know, if you add enough of your own heart and fun spirit to it in a way where it's like, okay, well, you've added enough to it, it's different. It's now different, it's whatever. That's something. That's something. I know some people's emotes are a random fucking tweet. Sometimes it happens, but if you're selling it on VGen, girl, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. What's crazy is I think it's actually the emote, the cat emote that I'm seeing, but like, it's not that one. It's not. It just looks like that one if you know what I'm talking about, with like a bunch of blush and the hands like that. Let me Google it. Because I remember the artist showing up on my Twitter and I was like, oh, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. Because I know some artists are fine with that. And some aren't. It really depends on the person. Where do I always see it? Pinterest. Pinterest. It's close to this one, actually. The one that looks exactly like this, almost. Oh, it had so much more shading. And that's where I was like, oh yeah, I get being mad. You put some effort into this, bro. You put effort into this, babe. You get to be mad. I think it's similar to this. Similar to this one? This one. Hey! It was this one that I saw the artist talking on Twitter about, like, people, like, charging that shit on VGen. Why would you do that? So many, like, reaction, like, images get, like, reposted this, that, way, and the other. And it's like, oof. Oof. Get into the copyright of it all, it's a little bit... Ow. That fucking hurt. That fucking hurt. Why the fuck would that happen? Why did I love my life. I love my life, guys. It's so grand, it's so great. Also, high growth writing, crazy name to say out loud, now that I realize it. I'm not gonna call you creepy, that would not be an appropriate nickname. How has your day been? Not the fly. Sure. My good friend GF. How has your day been? How has your day been? Oh, gluten-free. Gluten-free. Of course. But of course. I don't know what I'm scrolling to. Oh, that's what. This also applies to you. How has everyone's day been? You played a concert tonight. When the fuck have you been playing concerts? Is this lore I didn't know or lore I have not paid attention to? These are two different things. New lore. Lore drop. What kind? Okay, concert. Do you mean orchestra or band? Ooh, I made some tea and now trying to download a completely legal music software. And I support you in that endeavor 100% because I'm trying to find completely legal ways to find the Odyssey. It was cold brew green tea hibiscus. That sounds really good. Ugh. I was on drums and friend was playing guitars and crazy sound effects was Little Hip Cafe. Oh, very cute, very cute. One of my siblings, not on drums, but on bass. I don't know what software. Is it, oh my god, what is that one musical sequel way? I have a legal way to find the Odyssey. It is the SpongeBob movie on DVD. That's based on the fucking Odyssey? Are you crazy? Is it actually? That's not true. That's not true. I don't know what Ableton is. I fully thought we were talking about GarageBand. No, I did not know. No, I did not know. Who's Athena in this scenario? The mermaid lady? The reverse Odyssey. Well, if it's the reverse Odyssey, it's not very Odyssey, is it? Ugh. I think we should do... Odyssey, but everyone has southern accents. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Odyssey, but Mario. Is that what that was about? Could you believe I'm genuinely an English major? And history major. I have 2 bachelors. Okay, to be fair, didn't watch the SpongeBob movie like that. That much. A lot. Oh, they go out for crab and not go back home. Shit, that is the Odyssey. Ow. I hate when my lipstick gets like this. Ugh. 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 It's awful. It's awful. Why am I thinking the SpongeBob movie had the... Did this happen? Okay. Did this happen in a SpongeBob movie? Or did it happen in Time to Meet the Robinsons? Where the evil hats came on and everyone started becoming zombies. It might have happened both. On DVD, I've watched it more than any other movie. You've watched the SpongeBob movie more than any other movie? Like ever? Okay, so this is a frequent thing that happens. All hail Plankton, obviously. All hail Plankton. This also happened in Time to Meet the Robinsons, where the evil hat started controlling everyone. Did that happen in the Odyssey? For it to come up that much? Or is it just weird that it happened twice? What do we think? What are we thinking, guys? Maybe it's about the sirens. Maybe. In a way. My coworker's trying to get me to do a Dungeons and Dragons campaign where it's... Oh god. Where it's the hats trying to take over the world and everyone's hiding from the hats. I don't remember anything that happens in those stories. I rewatched Time to Meet the Robinsons like 2 years ago. I kind of forgot most of the lore. Most of the lore. It's sort of like, you know, okay, it's in the reverse of this because it does not play it as evilly as this one showed. The Time Traveler's Wife. Oh my god. Oh my god. He pre-groomed her. She only dated him because him in the future groomed her from a young age. And then he's like, oh, I did that? And then it does not happen in Time to Meet the Robinsons, but he meets his future wife, and then they go back in time, and he meets her when they're both children. So they play that a lot better in ways. But yeah, that's a big part of Time Traveler's Wife. He meets her when she's like 16. He goes back in time and meets her after I think she died. And he ends up setting up the relationship for past him. I have a few movies on DVDs and VCR and watched all of them, most out of all movies in my life. We need to bring DVDs back. DVDs and VCRs. I play movies at my job like all the time. We need better DVD players. Better DVD players. Why did they take them out of computers? Not fair, not fun, not fresh. At all. In the slightest. Because what the fuck? What the fuck? I have The Sims 2 DVD. Can't play it on my computer. How the fuck does that work? How the fuck does that work? And game consoles work as well as DVD. Okay, this could happen, this could happen. And then you have fucking PlayStation going, well, actually, maybe we take away every DVD. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? I think they don't let it ruin too much, because I think they said they were reversing it because everyone was like, that's fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid. You can get banned. You can get banned on PlayStation, and now you've lost $20,000 worth of games. I would find the nearest bridge. When I think of the money 13-year-old me wasted on Sims 3, now that I don't feel comfortable saying it anymore. They're too far to back on. I had Barbie Fashion Miracle. That's the movie I'm thinking of. That was good. All the movies are on YouTube now. Ooh. Ooh. Would they copyright strike me if they put it on YouTube? Do you think that, guys? Yeah, well, okay, well. You guys weren't here for the watching all the candy jar movie, TV show shit. I want to do one, I don't want a Peacock subscription though. I want to do I want to be one of those people that watches Love Island. I can't get into Love Island though. Like, not in my spirit. My heart can't take it. I can't. Oh god. Guys, went on a date recently. You know, when it's weird. Relax. I went on a date, and I've said many a time before, asexual, aromantic, but like, / neutrally / somewhere on the spectrum, I don't know where exactly yet. In my head, I thought, well, I'm neutral on the concepts, this obviously will apply in real life. Oh, anytime, like, it was fine, it was alright, and then you can see it looming in the background, what someone very obviously wants, and it's like, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go home. That's not happening. I'm gonna go home, because it's like, this could be literally fine if this was not the ever looming presence expectation here. It's like, oh, and I feel bad because I'm like, it's like both instances, both of romantic and sexual, it's both just like, ugh. I'm sure it's hard to date men that also aren't on the spectrum. The thing is, it's like, where are they? Where are they? I'd be fine even if it was like literally anyone, but I'm like discovering, I'm just like, I hate the concept of both. It's like, of anything. It's truly just, ugh. Like, my head is fine with the concept, and then like, even if it was just like earnestly like romantic interest, I was just like, I don't want this as much as you want this, and it's making me feel bad. And also, like, I'm sure this is ace-phobia, like, internalized, where I'm just like, I'm kind of feel like ashamed of myself for not getting with the program. Like, I've never thought of, maybe like, I'll find the right person, this will go away, but I was kind of expecting it to be like, well, maybe it'll be fine, in a way where I'm just like, you know, maybe I'm suddenly not neutral on it. I'm just like, actually, this is like, I've got a great connection with this person, and it's fine, and then I realize, ooh, it was kind of cope to think this could be fine. This is kind of cope, because the wall of it is just, not right out of the gate, but it was an implication where, you know, when you put like certain things on Hinge, it's like, what if we like watch, you know, like video essays together, shit like that. I will show you guys my Hinge at some point once I unpause it, because hey, I do love not having to pay for things. But it was like at the end, right before we're ending, like, we could find a way to watch those video essays. Ew. And he had mentioned, like, what if we just watch video essays and cuddle? Go find a bridge, because it's not something you should say in 3 sentences. once we've exchanged Instagrams. Go to hell. Go to hell. Private insurance, by the way. I'm not showing someone my YouTube Instagram. Sorry. But what if we watch the SpongeBob movie on VHS together? That's yep. Just SpongeBob the movie. But there's that weird wall where you're not wrong for being attracted. I'm just like, could you just stop mentioning it? Damn. Because it's like, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Oh, I'm really glad you find me physically attractive to want to fuck me. Nothing feels good in saying that, friend. We could have just been watching the movie. Could have just been watching the movie. Or like, you are attracted to me enough and now you want to keep doing this. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. It's like, oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where like, where someone is like, not like a fishing reel, but like trying to like ease it in the conversation because I know they can't say it specifically. Oh my god. Even as a lesbian, it's quite hard. I find sapphic specific app, and there was a lot of women just on there for hookups, but I wanted to give. It's rough. It's bad. I said specifically on my profile, hey, asexual. Walla. Because even there was like a few seconds where I was like, would I be fine with this if it was a girl? Like, I've always been like, if that's what it is, hey, that's what it is. I'm sure half my family would think, oh, that makes sense. And then I was just like, oh, none of this, they read that as I can fix that, and they 100% do, and it's so fucking frustrating, because it's just like, this isn't a thing that's going to go away, because even after, where I was just like, actually, I'm gonna go home, and I did fully lie, and I was like, actually, I have work. The minute that concept, they brought it up again, I was like, no, that's not happening. They were like, so, like, what are your intentions on Hinge? And I've told many of you, I can't tell this to the people, I scroll there when I get bored. Duh. I'm egotistical and vain. Obviously, I have no expectations going on there. I just like getting attention. Anyway, I like hanging out with people, but I don't like expectations of hanging out with people. If we gel, it's fine. If we don't, we don't. Like, I kept trying to say, hey, if like the movie fucking sucks, or we don't gel up together, we can still watch the movie and call it a night. It'd be fine. It'd be fine. Like, if I don't, it's okay. But then you can tell when they're like, but I want to, because obviously it's a date. Duh. Why wouldn't they want that? But I'm just like, well, But there was like a full like 5 minutes. I was like, would this be different if it was like anyone else? And then I went, not really. Not really. Because there's not really a difference to me in my head in the level of if a guy was like, hey, do you want to watch video essays and cuddle in my house? And if a girl was saying that, and the implication very much is we're gonna fuck by the end of the night. No! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Because, like, we could just be, we could have, like, 20 million dates. Maybe then. Hey, maybe. But then, even just the thought of it, I'm just like, ugh. Ugh. Like, and I'm like, my brain is so fine with the concept that I just kind of I kind of hadn't realized how my brain would consider the concept and it actually happening in real life completely differently. Terrifying realizing that in the jump, where I was like, there's a horrifying thought you can definitely have where it's like, well, maybe I can just push through it. Never have that thought. Go home. Go home. Go home. They should respect their boundaries, full stop, though. You did the right move. Yeah, as soon as it was like, I go home. I go home. Oh my god, especially they were going to try to pick me up to go. No, I'm not going to be stuck in your car when I want to go home. I am driving myself and I am driving back. Just deeply terrifying. Just deeply terrifying. Because I wish dates were more, I would say more casual, but everyone's when they hear casual is have sex. If I wanted to have sex with you, I would say on my profile, here to fuck. Wow. I'm saying in everything, hey, let's just hang out. Is that good for dates? Probably not. Probably not. But damn, you see what it says on there where it says asexual. What else do you want from me? Do you think I'm like kidding? Do you think I'm like kidding? Or is it so many of the... I've complained about them enough. But you guys all know my opinions on my fellow asexuals who constantly go about, well, we can be in relationships too. We can have sex too. And even as much as I hate them, still got in my head, or I was like, maybe I can be one of them. Maybe I can be. And then this shame I didn't realize I could ever have. And this kind of dreadful feeling of realizing, oh, I'm not one of those. Not one of them, babe. Where I was just like, oh, this is not. Maybe not for me. And I still got in my head. I really need my non-sex repulsed asexuals. I get it. Hey, I get it. It's completely fine that our experiences are different. I do think you need to remember what society wants from people and what they're expecting of us. Because some of my fellow asexuals will be like, well, yeah, but they want it, so I'm gonna ignore the fact that I don't want it and just do it anyway. Okay, let's unpack why you want to do that. Let's think hard about that. Maybe that is a societal problem. But in the same vein that I know there's also on asexual, because all my friends was convinced I was told by one of my siblings that they thought I was asexual, but it was so inappropriate that I was like, oh, well, now you're evil to me a little bit, because it's just I didn't want to hear about their high school hookups back when I was in middle school. I was just like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Maybe you're asexual. Whoa. Whoa. Discuss that with their partner at the time too. Whoa. Sometimes I think I might be demisexual, but I'm too single to think about that right now. It's one of those things where you will have your own idea on it. That's too hard. Many things are. I was the therapist sibling for a very long time. But it's one of those things where you can have however you think about it in theory, and then in practice it might be completely different. And unfortunately, it might take that some experience building to kind of figure it out, but I don't think you really have to figure it out. You can just kind of roll with the punches, as they say, and just kind of not deal. In the kindest of ways, you don't really have to deal with it until you want to. My opinion at least. But for my asexuals, in the same way that there are, you know how there's some of my fellow non-binaries who truly just don't want certain level of medical transition, maybe because their gender identity and certain things, how they want to be, hormones might not help with that because they want something specifically agender, whatever, and it's just not scientifically as advanced as they want it to be comfortable to do it yet. I feel like that's fine. As some people who just don't have much gender dysphoria, stuff like that, and they're more gender euphoria, yeah. There is a level of difference in experience with people who need the medical intervention ASAP than those who are going to be okay with that. There is a level of difference there. Does not mean dysphoria not there. In the similar vein of there is a level of not wanting sex and asexuality, there's some people who will be fine if they don't, and people who will have a level of repulsion. And it is a lot for certain people to always be the main speaking voice and to always be the spearhead of certain experiences. And it's like, okay, but we know what society doesn't want of people, and we know what our government is doing. There are governments already trying to, well, some already did criminalize asexuality, which is just so that they can legalize rape, and then American government trying to take away any form of medical transitioning. And then you have people being like, well, you don't actually have to. You don't actually have to, and some asexuals are okay with having sex. Are you trying to ignore the flame on the wall, trying to say they're killing people? What is this productive? Is this helping? Not really, because you're not focusing on the issue. And it's like I said, it's completely fine for the asexuals who want to have sex and want to have relationships. That's still asexual. I'm never gonna argue that's not asexual, but I think in the same vein that's you know how they're saying I mentioned it like 2 streams ago, where it was like that one Tumblr post where it's like people get really wrapped up in online spaces and certain discourses exist that do not matter in real life. Let women be feminine. Let asexuals have sex. That's exactly, well, they want us to not be asexual, so duh, they want that. Duh, they want that. Duh. 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 Let men be masculine. And now that's like everyone all the time. It's like, okay, so let's listen and learn from each other a little bit and learn from other people's experiences. Because some people will have conflicting needs. This does not mean their needs don't need to be met. What if we tore down the systems that make it so they can't be met? Let's all get anti-government and anti-patriarchy, anti-heteronormativity quickly. And yet here we will be. Here we are anyway. What that mean for us? What does that mean for us, guys? Super hell. Super hell. It is being in super hell every day. Every day. It's so great, guys. Too tiny for this conversation. This is some of what I'm talking about is very specifically how America is trying to genocide its trans population, specifically trans women population, as well as its indigenous population and also black population. America is being very evil right now. Very, very evil. Actually, hold on. Let me see. I think because Americans are also being evil about First Nations Canadians. I can't keep saying Canadian. Not very kind of me. But the First Nations in Canada over some of the devastating fucking fires, and everyone's like, oh my god, my air quality. These evil Canadians are making my air quality worse. Go to hell. Go to hell. But I need to find a very specific tweet on how to donate to the First Nations there. Oh my god. Why are you not letting me enter my own chat? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. That's what I was trying to find. I have a resources link in here, but I only have a couple ones. I have a couple link trees on there, but I don't know how updated those are. We need another master dog to actually be updated. In me mind. Because everyone's being fucking evil lately. All of the fucking time. What if everyone was nice and kind to each other? Well, people too evil for that. Most of the time. Not great. Not great for anybody. Everyone be woke now. It's like when someone makes a really good point on Twitter, and then you look in the replies, they're using the R slur in the replies. Go find a bridge. Why are you doing this? No matter how good your point is in the original post, now you said that shit, go to hell. Go to hell. It does not matter to me anymore. Go to hell. Ugh. I agreed with you. Why would you ruin it? People agreed with you. Why would you ruin it? Ugh. Damn, is it hard? Is it hard? I didn't have the music paused. Is there something in the spirit? Or is it just ableism that you feel entitled to. Why? Alright, man, like, so many, like, it's almost constant now, especially, oh my god, House of the Dragon Twitter. I want to gouge my eyes out. Even, like, I've read a couple of the original Game of Thrones books. Game of Thrones Twitter? Why do you act like this? Go somewhere else, because there's someone make a great, beautiful point in the comments. Darsler, go to hell. Genuinely, just go to hell. Go to hell. Go somewhere else. I don't want to see you ever again. Go to hell. I hate them. Because, like, okay. It's so weird, because I saw a tweet that was talking about, if none of you've seen House and Dragon, Daemon Targaryen, he's dating his niece. He's married to his niece. He groomed her. It is one of her only okay relationships right now. They have kids, by the way. So much incest. There's a lot of incest, because the house is built on grooming and abuse. And then someone was talking about it, like how people are cool with the abuse that he's done because yada yada, he serves enough purpose that people are like, okay, whatever. And it's like, there's so much that happens in House of the Dragon. I want to do, I don't know how to feasibly do this, but I kind of want to do a video where it's like one of the peasants in King's Landing trying to explain the civil war that's going on with them. One of the worst TV shows of all time, and yet I'm gonna be sat on there. Well, it's 2 a.m. now, so tonight, when the next episode comes out. Why? I don't know. Like, I think every time one of them writes something awful, and they do it a lot, I think George R.R. Martin, rips another page of the last book. It's just like, they're not getting me this time. They're trying to bait me. It's gone. But, like, someone was talking about how, some of the misogyny and how male fans treat Daemon and how he's uplifted, yada yada, and people really would like to ignore the grooming abuse of it all. And how people truly hate lesbians in the show and any South relationship, yada yada yada. As well as some of the misogyny prevalent in some of those, and how that's happening. There's a lot going on there. There's a lot. And then they make such a great point about it, and then in the comments, go to hell. Go to hell. Like, what? But why? Just why? Well, you could have had a great tweet. It had a great retweet. And here you go. I genuinely hate that Twitter has now separated the replies and retweets. I just wish, okay, I understood it for a minute. It's like replies and retweets. And then it's just like, oh, it's separating everything. I kind of liked it together. No, because that was all I just don't like change. I don't like it. If they were going to change it, I think they should have an option where you can still see them all together. In my mind. Because used to you could, and then you could select it, so then you could filter it, essentially. I know it's not. It's fucking annoying. It's fucking annoying. Oh, House of the Dragon is definitely one of the TV shows of all time. One of. Night of the Seven Kingdoms, though, that one's really good. That one is really good. I love Sir Dunk. I'm Sir Duncan the Tall. Am I really annoyed? Well, not really. He's so funny. He's so funny and so tall. That's what I do to tall people. You hit them in the head, and then they fall. Or you should hit them in the legs. That'll get them. I used to have an old coworker. Who was a beast. A beast of 27 and really fucking tall. If he pissed me off, I would just kick him in the leg. Bow! He'd go down like a giraffe. I've had many work experiences. None of them good. If I had to rank them, the one specific, well, this is just the job before I had this one that I have now. Well, Well, he kept asking to see my hinge, and it just evened out, in a way. It just evened out. It was like, this 27-year-old man, I'm going to find, ignore my Care Bear socks, I'm gonna find you on Hinge. But, with more charm and gusto like that. Way too old to be saying this to random 20-year-old. Well, actually I was 21. But, right. But, ironically, one of the nicest people there. The others, devils. Devil spawn. I have a friend who I assume has quit by now. I've not asked yet. But they worked back there. It was bad. I left because of a new job opportunity that would not send me into hell. Because I would stay. I've told many horror stories about this one environment, but it's always good to reiterate. Staying during the snowstorm, getting my car snowed in and frozen shut, having to get one of a random truck driver men to open my car door for me, and he couldn't open the door. I had to go through my truck. That was great. Totally not hell on earth. Then having to go across the bridge in the middle of the snow. The road had not been snowplowed yet. It was great, and it was like 11 p.m. when I left. Every night. It was great. And I was doing some of that while in university. I don't know how I managed that. It was great. And then when I graduated, you'd think the free time would make it better. It didn't. So it was great. It was great. Devils. What are some fun stories from that workplace? Yes, when someone quit mid shift, then the owner had to come in and do their entire stuff for them, and it took them until 11 p.m. at night, and then I couldn't even do my stuff yet. I was doing the accounting stuff, if that makes sense. Doing that until midnight. That was the day I had school the next day. So great. So kind. Amazing. When the person who was training me quit while training me, so then I kind of just had to figure it out. And they were just like, you'll figure it out. Okay. I have some experience quitting mid-shift and having my boss come in. It's always so great. Because then you realize, I don't want you to come back. No, you don't do this the way I want people to do this anymore. Go home. Please. Oh my god. And I trained my manager. My payment for someone walking out was a candy bar. Ugh. My new manager came in, and they had me train my manager on what her duties were. Because I knew how to do it. And what did I get for training her in her specific duties that I was not meant to know how to do? Because my manager quit like two days prior. It happened to me twice at that job. What did I get in return? Nothing. They told me to my face, you are our night manager. You are our night admin. You have a level of responsibility. We're putting you into the work chain text for if shit goes bad. What? When did I get this important? Because I can do math? I just like watching. Half of this was just me watching The Pit, like on my phone, and just doing math while I was watching the episode. Okay. And ordering a shit ton of food. I spent so much money at that job just getting food delivered to me. It was bad. Like really bad. So much money bad. Ooh. I mean, it was every day. Every day, new meal. No, not even new meal. I got the same meal like every single time. Never good. But then my manager at the time would also order food, and they would let us share. But all of that done at nighttime. I was there every night. Every night. Almost till midnight. Alone. in this random ass fucking factory. Let me go home. Anyway, everyone there was like really evil. In a way. There was like three not evil people. It was really bad. It was really bad. The customers, even worse, with love. Like I've said many times before, small business owners are either the best people you will ever know, or demons straight from the pit of hell. You will find out on your own time which they will be. So many of them will show their ass, and I once got like yelled at over the phone by someone I've never met for something a sales rep did. Don't yell at me for him telling you were gonna get a discount when you weren't gonna get a discount. Why are you yelling at me? Why are you yelling at me? I can yell at him for you, and then the sales rep yells at me for letting him know the store is mad at him. Which he's gonna have to know because the boss is gonna get mad at him for the store being mad at him. It's gonna da-da-da. I know, but I've never had a normal experience with a small business owner, like ever. I had one who would genuinely I think she just didn't like me very much. And yet would ask me to babysit her children while I worked. But she was just like, are you like dyslexic? Why can't you type fast on the cashier register? I don't know, maybe because you put a triple double lock on it to scan things. I have to type in everything. It's not gonna be fast. My god, you have 18 different things for jars. Of course it's gonna happen. Of course it's gonna happen. And be like one number off and it's the same price. Girl, get a QR code. Get a QR code. Make our lives easier. Stop trying to get me upset because I can't run something that was built in the 80s, according to you. Ugh. Like, are you just stupid? Like, why can't you do that? Okay. Why can't you just type that fast? Okay, no, right. And yet, when maggots had taken over certain sections of your store, who found it and who cleaned it? This guy, the strongest person you know, the bravest, the kindest, the most amazingest. Me. You have me sweeping leaves in the fall. Leaves in the fall. Instead of using a fucking leaf blower. Because you want the parking lot to look nice. Okay. No, that's great. If only it wasn't 100 degrees outside. Everyone is cruel and evil and... Yep. Yep. And here, the other one that I worked with before the job I have now. I like had to convince him over a year to give me a raise because I'm like, I'm literally... Do you know anyone else is doing the night stuff for you? No. Give me money. Give me money so I can pay rent or I'm going to find another job. Sorry. And he got so mad at me when I found another job. He was like, but I was gonna give you a raise. Like, we agreed on it. I was like, oh, yeah, but this is not my forever job. Sorry. This is no one's forever job. And then I find out how much the raise would have been. 50 cents. And you are gonna shout over me on the phone for saying I'm betraying the company over 50 cents? Go somewhere else. Go home. Go to your wife. Go to your kids. Go somewhere. Go somewhere. My boss is like that. I got hours cut for not bringing coffee to tables. I'm a barista. I have clothes on by myself. There's so much. There's so much. Like, if you are this, like, I've proven myself capable. I've proven myself kind. I know my responsibilities. I can do them. Why are you micromanaging me? Go somewhere else. I've gotten to a point at my job now where I'm not micromanaging anymore because I don't know what I've done. I really don't. I don't know. There was a weird moment, where everyone, like, I was their young enemy. I was deer in the line of fire. It was constant. It was like constant. Like, I don't know if it was like probation period or whatever. I don't know. She said I don't work hard enough when I don't work with her, so she cut me off when she isn't there. So I asked, did someone complain about me? And she said, well, no. Well, no. Bosses are fickle and evil. Evil. And I don't know how I lucked out, because I genuinely have a rule where, like, if a boss doesn't like me, I'm gonna have to do everything to suck up to them to, like, make it easier for myself. Just to, like, try to get on their good side. It's never worked. I don't know what it is, because some of them just don't like the vibe. And I think it is, in the kindest way I can say this possible, you know when your coworkers can first tell you're autistic, and then they start treating you weird? Whoa, whoa, just as soon as I work when I'm by myself. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. It's so, truly evil, truly evil. Because what do you mean? You never work with me. You don't work with me like that. Why would you think that's how I work? Ugh. My always work rule of thumb is you're gonna have to sell out yourself in a way. Like, you're gonna have to sell your values, you're gonna sell everything just to, like, get a head start. But, cause, oh my god, the minute one of these coworkers realized something isn't right here, they got weird. They got weird. I couldn't even hide my assistant from my coworkers because I couldn't point. Hey, at least that gives you a paper trail if they ever act crazy. Because then you can be like, you're breaking this. If that law exists in Taiwan. Because I know there are certain things if you do that in America, because one of my old places, they were certainly teetering the line. And I was like recommending it to the person it was happening to. Like, call someone, babe. Call someone. Get this place shut down, please. So I don't know if that law is for everywhere as like an ADA accommodation. I know some places have them. It's weird. It's like, I don't know what it is with managers, but the minute they kind of clock it, it's weird. And now I've always managed to, I can't even say I managed to hide it, because they kind of realize it, but they don't realize it. They realize the symptoms of it first. And I'm just like, could you explain this like in the most literal way possible, please, 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 please. And then they'll clock some symptoms, but they don't put it together. They just kind of start hating you for the symptoms that are happening in front of them. So I could tell one of my coworkers just didn't gel with me at all. She quit. Me win. Me win. But there was another manager that, like, supervisor, whatever, who, like, kind of off the ground. And then I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. But all of them like me now. I don't know what I did. I'm so confused. Like, I've been so confused this whole time. Because my other new coworkers are like, they've, like, been on my ass. They've, like, been on my ass. I knew they keep, like, throwing me under the bus, yada, yada, yada. They're, like, hogging all the time we need to be doing to do X, Y, Z. I'm just like, whoa. But what's happening? Like, I'm like, I didn't know this was happening. And I should have. Like, I should have. And I was just like, maybe it's because we had someone else who left. And maybe they just didn't like her. I don't know. Maybe she absorbed all of it. Maybe she did. I don't know. But I know one of my coworkers likes me because if she texts me in a schedule, I'm just like, oh, okay. And it's just like, hey. I don't know if, like, a lot of them other when, like, people there are just like, no. Like, as soon as someone texts me my schedule, I'm just like, okay. I mean, it was different in university, because then it was just like, I like, can't come in, sorry. But they, like, will change all the time. I'm just like, okay, whatever, sure, it's okay. Because I'm just like, sure, yep, this is fine. I'm not gonna stress about this at all. It's awesome. It's awesome. But that's one of my great abilities I force myself to have. If my boss wants me to come in, I will force myself to come in. I will never, truly never saying no. I don't know what it is, but they like me. Right now, at least. This could change. Or maybe it's because I started doing the graphic design at my job. I don't know. They wanted me to laminate. They're like, this flyer is so good that you've made. You should laminate it so it looks like even more like awesome. I'm just like, it's not that good. It's actually really fucking blurry and I don't like it. I don't want that laminated because I want to make a new one. It's not good. But it was like, ooh. I think it's just because I do the stuff that they don't want to do that much. It's like, okay, yeah, I'll set up the new spreadsheet that we need to make. I'll do all the math. I'll figure it out. It's fine. And then I'll fix whatever you mess up on it. I don't know. I don't know what I've done. But anytime they like try to do a talking to with me, it always ends up where I'm just like, okay, yay. And then I think they just like that I'm not mad at them for it. I don't know if that means my rule is working or not. My rule of always appease to the higher ups as much as you can without, cutting yourself into many pieces to serve them up on a platter. But it is working. In a way. And if that bites me in the ass and dooms me later, well, me find out. Oh my god, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Hold on. We will make it 2 more minutes so I can get a 3-hour in. I haven't got a 3-hour in a while. I'm so strong and so brave. Aren't I the kindest? Aren't I the best? I think so. Yes. Overworking. And they love me for it. I have them set. I thought I had them set up. Me will watch tutorial later because I thought I did. I might not have clicked any of them though. I might have just clicked turn on and then not actually added them. We will figure out that at a time that is not 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll watch a tutorial on it later. I need to also watch a tutorial on how to do source recording. So you can have like separate and then like... Because one of my new favorite hobbies when watching YouTube videos is trying to figure out what they did on Premiere Pro. Or what they did on like After Effects or CapCut to make it happen. I don't know. I'm kind of just like, ooh, just like this would need source record, this would need that would, yeah. Devastating to watch. Because now I'm noticing like voice effects, and sound effects that they're using in the background. Stop making me pay attention to this. Okay, it's about 3 a.m. Oof. Let me see if anybody live that I know. Oh. Well, no. Well, no. But you know what? We made it 3 hours. We did great today. What will the next stream be? Oh, I actually don't. Do I work Monday? Oh, I don't know. It will either be Reddit reading or just plain reading. I'll put on like a duck pond video. But maybe we should bring back the old reading out loud streams. They were fun. Probably boring, but like, I'm not gonna read otherwise. I need to get out of this reading slump. It's so bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. Or Minecraft, and I go like, Minecraft, and I need to go get like vodka from the store. And anytime I die, another shot. Many ideas. Who will win? We don't know. It will be one of the two. One of the three? I said 3, didn't I? It'll be one of them. Oh my god, and House of the Dragon. Okay, I gotta go before I never go to sleep. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye.